Well, folks, I do believe it is about time for another one of our walking talks, and what we got on tap today is what I like to call fire and ice. See, I'm gonna hit you with something hot to heat you up, and then I'm gonna serve you something cool and sweet to soothe your soul. Well, dadgum, Mr. Bartender, that sounds good. Can you make it a double? Now, come on now, Mr. Ongoing Made-Up Patron. Don't get greedy. Everybody's got to get their fair share. And folks, that brings us to our first point, because while California is currently being cooked, conservatives don't want to give theirs. No, you heard me correctly. The exact same conservatives who were screaming, "Help me," when a hurricane hit the mountains so hard it turned them into hills, are now saying they will not hand out any help to California unless there are certain conditions. So let me get this straight. Our maple-flavored friends and our Mexican buddies can send over firefighters to battle this blaze while our president-elect actively talks about invading them, yet conservatives inside this country could care less unless they can find a way to cash in. As much as I hate to say it, yeah, that dog will hunt. If you weren't country enough to catch that last tidbit, it means that tracks. But anyways, back on point, people. Conservatives are once again allowing citizens to suffer just to try and prove one. And all I really want to know is when y'all are going to stop putting these people in power, because they clearly do not care about anybody's constituents. All right. Now that I got most of y'all with morals all hot and bothered, maybe it's time to cool you down a little bit. And y'all, when I tell you I am so extremely proud of this part, I am not talking about me. Make no mistake, I do mean of you. You see, folks, about 6 months ago when I got this whole thing started, I asked one little question. I simply wanted to know why the Red Hat Rockers were so obsessed with my friends over in the Rainbow Rangers. What I didn't know when I said this little witty remark is that the LGBTQ plus community was going to rock with it. Within hours, there were literally hundreds of people asking me when I was going to drop the t-shirt. But folks, you got to know, if there is one thing I hate, it is a goddamn grifter. So folks, I didn't do it. I couldn't bring myself to cash in on a community in which I am nothing more than an ally. But then I had an idea. I hit up a close personal friend who is in the community and gave her complete creative control. Told her all she had to do was make the design and pick a charity. And folks, this is what we got. Look at that fucking thing. It's glorious. Do you see that belt? That belt is by far my favorite part. And then the words of my great-grandpappy hit me. Well, son, if something's worth doing, it's worth doing right. So I decided right then and there, for the rest of the year, all of my merch sales would go to the charity. And folks, the charity she picked was the Trevor Project. And folks, I am so very fucking proud to report that yesterday, because of y'all, we gave them $500. So from me and mines to you and yours, thank y'all so very much. If you made it this far and you enjoyed what you saw, do me a favor and hit them buttons. Maybe even consider becoming a member. If not, that is perfectly okay. You have you a wonderful day. Keep the motherfucking boots out of your motherfucking mouth, and remember that the golden rule will always remain. Yeehaw, fuck the law. I love y'all. I'll see you down the line.